half blind. Right, okay, so let's get started. So we're going to start with a slightly different stretch than one we've done before. So what we're going to do is come down onto the mat into a kneeling position. Now, if you find that uncomfortable, you can put a pillow or a cushion or something under your knees. I always use two mats. I find it really helps to just have that second cushion, or you can buy the really thick yoga mats. They're really helpful. So with this one, we're just up straight and then stretch one leg out. And then we flex the foot, pulling the toe towards us. And then we reach and reach. Okay, and you'll feel the stretch on the inner thigh straight away. So when you reach across, you feel it down here into the hip and reach. Okay, so what I want you to focus on is getting that leg out, lengthen the leg. Now all of that leg is facing forward, so the toes aren't up to the ceiling, everything is facing forward. This leg here is coming straight back behind, so your hip, your knee, all in a straight line, toes pressed into the mat to anchor you. Okay, so we reach the hands out. Now stretch side to side. Okay, bring that hand all the way to the mat and reach, and you feel that lengthening there along the hips, and then reach across. So breathing in, breathing out. Okay, breathing in. So really lengthening and stretching. Don't forget you can use a cushion or a pillow to kneel on if it's a little bit more comfortable. Don't force it now, we're just warming and stretching, but this is an excellent stretch. If you've got really tight hips, this is brilliant. One more, and then we hold. And little pulses, pulse, pulse. So when you're pulsing, try not to pulse just the arm, pulse from the waist, pulse. 3, 2, 1, and bring it all the way over, and then we pulse on this side and just slide that hand down and pulse, pulse, pulse. 3 more, and bring it back. Well done. Okay, bring that leg in. So holding here, we extend the other leg, so move to the other side of your mat if you need to. Reach it out. Now don't forget, one side will always be tighter than the other. You're trying to keep your hip over your knee so that you're not leaning too far to one side. Bring that upper body nice and tall. Pull the belly button in, flex your foot and reach. Okay, reach and reach. So what we're looking for is that lovely stretch on the inner thigh, great for the hips, great for the waist. And reach. Keep it going, reach. And done. 4, 3, 2, last one. And we're going to pulse, pulse it out. Pulse, just stretch it out, pulse it out. 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring it over. Let's pulse here. Pulse. Remember, from the waist, not just moving your hand. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way up and both knees down again. Okay, just sit back into your heels if you can. Roll the shoulders back. Slow deep breaths. Now if you can't sit back on your heels, that's fine. Just sit down onto the mat, whatever way is comfortable. So big exaggerated rolling your shoulders. And then switch direction, roll it forward and down. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Okay, holding here. We're just going to sit down. Now we're going to change it up a little. We're going to do a little bit of a stretch but a stretch in motion. So just have a quick look and I'll show you what we're doing. So what we're doing is getting the feet into the mermaid pose, but we're not going to stay there. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit back and switch the legs, but keeping your hands off the mat if you can. Now if you need them to hold you at the start, just to get in the rhythm, that's fine. But ideally, if we want to get the core working as well, reach the hands out, so you're leaning back and switching. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? It's not going to be perfect when you can't place them, but I just want you to keep moving so that we get a really good stretch in the hips. So keep going, tuck your chin, side, center, and side. Well done. Reach. Keep pulling the belly button in and reach. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. And bring the hands down. Well done. Okay, soles of the feet together. Grab onto the heels, pull them in, press the knees into the ground. This is another fantastic one for the hip flexors. Stretching the abductors on the inner thighs really help. Okay, because your hips, complicated joint, lots of muscles inserted there. Push the shoulders away, sit up nice and tall. Pull the heels in as tight as you can. And just breathe through it, breathing in. Push the shoulders away from your ears, slow deep breath. Keep it going, breathing in. One more, inhale. Okay, and then we're going to switch position of the legs, bringing one in front of the other so that they're not leaning on each other. We have a little bit of space between them, and press your hands into your knees. So we're pushing the knees into the ground. Again, stretching the adductors. But sit up nice and tall. Try not to lean into it now. Upper body nice and tall. Push the shoulders away. If you want a deeper stretch, press the elbows in and we can fold over. So try not to curl. I want you to have a flat back and just fold over straight down. Getting a nice stretch in the low back here as well, into the glutes. If you're okay with this, we'll try one step further. We're going to creep the hands out in front. Stretch them out, creep it out. Creep them out as much as you can. Tuck your chin. Stretch it out. Low, slow, deep breath. Breathing in. Keep it going. And when you're ready, we're just going to rebuild the spine very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up. All the way up. Until your spine is nice and straight again. Reach the hands out, point the fingers, and then we're just going to stretch side to side. Now, you can bring your legs whatever way is more comfortable. If you want to bring them out in front or with knees bent or out to the side, whatever is most comfortable for you. We're stretching the spine, stretching the obliques, getting right into the waist. Again, press the bum into the mat. Stretching, pushing the knees into the ground. Reach. Well done. Reach side to side. Well done. 4 more. And 3. 2. Well done. Last one. Bring it back into the center. Now palms facing forward. Inhale. Exhale back and squeeze. Breathing in. Slow and steady. Exhale back and squeeze. Breathing in. And 4. 3. Well done. Bring one heel into us and the other leg out to the side. So keeping that leg nice and straight, pull this leg in towards you so the sole of your foot is pressed to the inner thigh. Pull your toes towards you and then we're just going to reach into it. Now don't worry about touching your toes, it's more about keeping that leg straight. If you can't touch your toes, just slide down but keep contact with the leg. Straight leg, feeling it in or out your thigh, front and back. Pull the toes towards you even if you can't reach them, just so you feel the stretch in the calf. Lift that upper arm up, straight up to the ceiling, and then extend it over the other hand, reach and stretch. And slow deep breaths, breathing in. Keep it going. Inhale. Breathing in. Okay, reach that hand up, all the way up. Exhale, bring it down. And release that slowly. And we go all the way over to the other side. Stretch it out. There we go. Sit up nice and tall. Pull the toes towards you. Reach and stretch. Okay? Inhale and then exhale, lean it in. Pull the toes, flex the back. Reach that top hand up, stretching it up. Slow deep breath. And exhale over and hold. Breathing slowly. Inhale. Slow deep breath in through your nose. Okay, bring that hand all the way up, exhale down, and release that slowly all the way up. Well done. Okay, bring the legs out in front, so you can have them any distance apart. So the wider they are, the deeper the stretch. But what I want you to focus on is that the upper body is nice and tall as well. Pull the toes towards you. We're going to do saw. Just going to sit back a little. Pull the toes towards you and imagine that you're sitting back against the wall so that you're up nice and tall, and then we're going to reach the arms out. So this is what we call a doubler. So we have a stretch and an exercise. So this is called saw. So we're aiming the small finger to the baby toe. If you can't reach, that's no problem. It's just in that general direction. So sit up nice and tall. Just imagine you have a sweeping brush in the back here. You're threading your arms around it. So you're keeping nice and tall. So you can't bend, like curl your spine. You have to stay nice and tall. So hands forward, baby finger to baby toe, reach. Bring it to the center, spine stretch, reach. Okay? Center, twist, and reach. Breathing in. And reach. Breathing in. Twist and stretch. Inhale to the center, twist and stretch. Breathing in. Twist and stretch. Inhale, twist, keep it going. Breathing in. Twist and stretch. 4 more. Inhale, twist and stretch. 3 more. Twist. Keep it nice and tall. 2 more. Twist and stretch. Last one each side. Twist, stretch. Inhale, twist, stretch. Bring it back up. Drop the hands. Give the legs a little shake. Well done, everyone. Okay. When you're ready, we're going to pop back up onto the knees. Okay? The knees. Now, we're going to do a little bit of work on the glutes. So I know I said we do some standing mobility, but we might keep that to the end, alright? So what we'll do is we'll keep stretching. Now, I'm going to use my weights, but you don't have to. The weights just give that extra little bit of resistance, great for building bone density and muscle fibre. So what we're doing is feet, knees, hip distance apart, feet lining up. Upper body nice and tall, hands up here. So sitting back into our heels, push up and we'll squeeze. Squeeze the bum, push the hips. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and out. Keep going. Now just remember, if it's a little bit of a problem with the knees, cushion under the knees, or you can pop it under your heels if you find it difficult to sit all the way back. Or an alternative, drop the ball, sit on the ball, push up, so that you're not going all the way down. It's giving you a little bit of resistance. Or you can pop a pillow or a cushion in there as well. If you don't use any of those, you're working just that little bit harder. Okay, breathing in. Now lift and squeeze. Squeeze. Inhale. Pop the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, keep going. If you want something a little bit more, we can bring the arms into it. Press back, lift up. Press back. But when you're pressing back, don't be tempted to lean forward. Keep the upper body tall, push back. Breathing in. Now you can switch it to exhale as you come up. Whatever suits you, whatever you feel comfortable with. But keep that motion, straight arms, pushing back behind. Well done. Pop those hips. And 4, squeeze the glutes. Last one. And sit back here. Well done. Okay. Drop the weights if you want, but if you want to have that little extra resistance, you can hold it here, sitting on your heels, or you can kneel, whichever way you prefer. I'm going to stay kneeling. I'm going to slide to the side, into the center. Get an extra stretch. If you're sitting back, you won't get as much of a stretch, but it might be more comfortable, whatever suits you. Reach. Well done. Now we're going to lift the elbow of the opposite side and switch. Well done. Reach. 4 more each side. 4. Keeping up nice and tall. Chin up. 3. Well done. 2. Last one. Back into the center. Now we're rolling the shoulders. We're going to bring the arms out. We're going to bring them facing forward, shoulder width apart, hands facing in towards each other. Exhale, one arm back. Inhale to the center. Exhale back. Breathing in. Breathing in. And out as you squeeze back. Inhale forward. Exhale back, keeping them shoulder height. Well done. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring them forward. Now, place the hands, palms facing down into the ground, and then we're going to sit back, push. We'll do more of these. Exhale up. Inhale. Breathing in. Squeeze the glutes. Push the hips forward. Well done. Breathing in. Anyone who's done these before will know you will feel these tomorrow. You will feel it Saturday. Squeeze. Breathing in. 3, 2. Slow it down to the last one and we'll hold. Hold. Now we're just going to bring the arms in the opposite direction. I'm just going to move to the side. We're going to push that arm back, bring it to the center and switch. Breathing in and out. Into the center Squeeze the shoulder blades together, pulse it back, breathing in. Keep it going. 4. And 3. Well done. 2. Last one. And back into the center. Okay? Holding here again. We're going to move the hands, palms facing in towards each other. Exhale. Inhale. Okay? Reach and center. Breathe in. Keep pulling the belly button in towards your spine. Well done. 4 more. Great stuff. 3 more each side. We're almost there. 2. Keep pulling that belly button in. Engage the core. Last one each side. Reach. Back into the center. Palms down and roll them down. Well done. Okay. So bring the legs down. We're just going to bring them out in front. Give them a little shake. Well done. And we're going to lie down on the mat. We're going to do full body stretch. Then we're going to do some core work. So we'll do full body stretch. Point the toes. Reach the hands behind. Point the fingers. Pull the belly button in. Now really engage the core. Slow and steady. In through your nose. Exhale out. Breathing in. And all the way out. One more. Okay, exhale. Push and press your hands down by your side. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, push and press. Breathing in. 3 more. 2. Last one. Exhale your hands down by your side. Okay, we're going to bend the knees, one leg at a time. And we're going to exhale the legs up into a tabletop, and we're going to do spine stretch with a bit of oblique work here. So we're going to exhale up, inhale, exhale, hold. Now, pay attention to your tabletop, that you're not in like this. Push the knees away, so we want the knees straight up over the hips, low back, press into the mat, toes pulled towards you. Reach your hands out to the side, and we're just going to roll to the side as you exhale. Inhale to the center. Now use your hands. Press the palms in to anchor you into the ground. But try and keep as much of your body pressed into the mat and the rib cage up as possible. Breathing in. Keep it going. Inhale. And exhale. Slow and steady. And 4. 3 more each side. Roll. Center. Now squeeze the knees together. 2 more. Last one each side. And come back into the center. We're going to bring the hands down by your side. Now, you can use the ball as a little pillow if it's more comfortable. You don't have to, it's up to you. So, holding our tabletop, we're going to exhale, exhale. And now we're going to exhale, one leg out to the side, inhale to the center, exhale out. So, knees are bent, change position slightly. So, we're holding that tabletop, and we're just rolling one leg out to the side. Inhale center, exhale out. We're holding tabletop position. Inhale, exhale. So again, we're getting loads of work in around the hip area. If you want to bring the upper body into it, exhale those hands straight up, holding your weight. and reach. Breathe in. Okay. Slow and steady. Exhale out. Press the knees together, reach it out. 4 more each side. Great for the hip flexors. Inner and outer thighs into the sides of the glutes. 2 more each side. Last one. Back to the center. Hug the knees. Now, from here we're going to do dead bug. Again, dead bug is great for toning, but fantastic for building flexibility and mobility in your joints. The trick with this is press the low back into the mat. Feet are hip distance apart, toes pull towards you. Now, again, be careful of the tabletop because a lot of people end up doing this. All that's working is you're stretching your low back a little bit, alright? But you're not getting any core work, so push it away, feet hip distance, hands shoulder width apart, and then reach. So we're exhaling, inhale center, tap the heel, reach, tap, lift. Okay, press the low back into the ground, exhale as you come up. Inhale, so the legs are hip distance apart, exhale back. Really work on pushing the belly button into your spine. Now don't forget, if you need a break at any stage, just stop, take a break. Exhale, breathe in. Okay, keep going. And we do 4 more each side. Reach. And 3. 2 more each side. Last one. Bring it back up. Hug the knees. Squeeze them in nice and tight. Have a little roll side to side. Well done. From here, we're going to go straight into a single and a double leg stretch. You can keep a hold of your weights if you want. Exhale, reach. So stretch that leg out, point the toe. Now, just remember, if you want a little more, you can lift your head, neck and shoulders up, tuck your chin, but you're always looking down towards the toes. And 4. 3. And 2. Last one each side. Reach, reach, hug the knees. Now again, for the double leg stretch, you can start with your head and ball, super glue the legs together, reach and stretch. Opposite direction. Now don't worry about going too low to the ground. Focus more on pressing the low back into the mat, reach and stretch. Keep it going. And slow down if you want to work a little harder. Lift your head, neck and shoulders up and hold before you move. Breathing in. Keep it going. Two more. Last one. Hug and hold. Well done. Splash down onto the mat. Have a little roll side to side. Slow deep breaths. Well done. Let's finish the core with a set of the hundreds. So bring those legs down one at a time. Pause for a second. Don't forget there's loads of modifications, but You can work all your way up, work your way down, work your way back up, or you can pick one and stick to it, but you don't have to. You can change, you can prop your head up, you can leave the legs up, you can straighten the legs, loads of different versions. So exhale up, super glue the legs together, push the knees away, hands hip height, pulse. Let's get going, breathing in and out, slow and steady, breathing in. Okay, now keep going. If you want to make it a little more challenging, you lift your head, neck and shoulders up, push the knees that little bit away. You want a little bit more, exhale and extend, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or just keep them extended, well done. And we'll do 10 more, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going, whatever version. If that's too much, drop one leg down, do 10 each side and switch. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost there, 2 more. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 10. Well done. Hug the knees, have a little roll to the side, well done. Okay, when you're ready, we'll do a full body stretch. Stretch it all out, drop the weights, reach the hands all the way back behind your head, point fingers, point the toes. Slow and steady, breathing in. Okay, when you're ready, let's exhale for 10. Push and press. Breathing in. And 3. 2 more. Last one. Well done. Bend the knees. Okay, we're done with the core. We're going to move on. We're going to grab our knees, hug them in, hands in behind your knees, and we're going to roll up. Take a deep breath, and then exhale all the way up. Well done. Pause here for just a little breather. We're going to change it up slightly. We're going to do some standing balance work. So you can grab your weights, grab your ball, whatever you want to use as props for the next little bit. Maybe grab a drink of water and we'll get going. Okay, so you can stay on your mat and just stand up nice and tall. Okay, so I'm going to bring the ball in between my knees and put a little squeeze on it. And the reason I'm doing that is to get the inner and outer thighs working that little bit more. So you can play around with the position you can have in between the knees or a little bit higher, whatever feels more comfortable. Then we're going to stand, feet hip distance apart, toes pointing forward, roll the shoulders back. Okay, grab your weights. Now toes pointing forward, we're going to roll and drop. Roll and drop. Getting a calf raise, roll and drop. Roll the shoulders. Now, extra little bit of work. Bring your hands shoulder height. Press them back. Okay? Roll and press. So you can exhale going up or pressing back, whatever suits you. Okay? So this is great for your balance and your stability. If you're using the ball, it's a little bit more challenging. You definitely find it harder to keep that nice stable balance and that pose, but just keep going, do as much as you can. Try and keep the feet now so that the thighs are squeezed together. You're pressing on the ball, toes pointing forward, and press. Well done. Lift and press. 4 more. Press back. 3, 2, well done. Last one. Okay. Staying here, up nice and tall, we're going to pulse. Pulse. Use your weights. Press your hands straight back. Pulse. 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 Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it here. We're going to roll forward. Just let your hands track your legs. Roll down. All the way down as far as you can. And then you're going to inhale as you roll up. And exhale as you roll down. Stretching it out. Inhale as you roll up. Exhale down. Okay, keep it going. Inhale. And one more. Inhale. Hold it here. Now we're going to pulse. Pulse it out. Stretching everything on the back of the body. Pulse. Keeping a squeeze on the ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to roll up really slowly. Slowly, slowly. Wiggle the spine. All the way up. And roll the shoulders back and down. Well done. So take out the ball for a second. Just pop it over to the side. You can keep your weights. So our next little bit here is standing mobility. So we've done the calf raise. So we've got a little bit of work in the hips and the joints. We want to get into the knees and the hips and the ankles that little bit more. So we're just going to lift, lower, lift and lower. So we're just lifting the heel, lower, lift, lower. Standing nice and tall. Pull the tummy in. Okay, lift, lower. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Lift, lift and lower. Well done. So feet hip distance apart. Hold the weights in, so it's almost like you're holding them in, hugging them into your tummy. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to tap the toe in front and lift. Tap, lift. Okay, so from the side, we're tap, lift, tap and lift. So this is working our balance. So we're getting one side is doing all the strength and the other is moving, constant motion. Hug the hands. Now, if you find that very difficult, hold on to a counter, chair, whatever you need to get your balance, lift. But try and just bring that leg up maybe as high as your knee. If you find that too much, just keep it down here. Okay? Just finding that point of balance. You should feel the other leg wobble. It should be working really hard. Well done. 4, 3, 2, last one. Tap it down and let's go to the other side. Start again with your feet, hip distance apart, roll the shoulders back. Point the toe, lift, tap. Keep it going, tap, lift. Well done. Now don't forget, you can hold it here. Just have that slight raise. But you should feel the other side doing all the work. Lift. 3, 2, last one. And drop. Well done. Pulse the feet up and down. Well done. Roll the shoulders back and down. Now again, starting feet hip distance apart. Tuck those hands in. We're going to lift the knee, roll it out, and circle it around and drop. So what we're doing is lifting, bring it out to the side, roll it back, drop it down. So what we're trying to do is create that little circle with the hip, drop it down. Again, if you need to, hold the wall, hold a chair, whatever you need. Stand up nice and tall. Feet hip distance apart, tap, lift, circle, and drop. Okay? Tap, lift, circle, and drop. Now you should feel wobbly. Don't feel bad about feeling wobbly. We're totally challenging our balance here. So it's a muscle. We need to work it. We need to practice at it. Lift, circle, roll, drop. Okay? If you're feeling wobbly, it's good. It means you're challenging yourself. Tap, lift, roll, drop. Okay? So you can go a little bit faster to make it easier. If you want to slow down, make it more challenging. Separate it. Okay? Separate it into little sections. Tap, lift, extend. Okay? Balance is gone. Roll it around and down. That's it. Once more each side. Tap, lift, and down. Okay? Last one. Tap, lift, roll, and down. Well done. Bring the feet now much wider. Okay? Much wider. Toes pointing forward. Feel the stretch in the inner and outer thigh. Slide it out side to side. Okay? Upper body nice and tall. If you want more of a stretch, lift the hands, bend the elbows. Well done. Reach, reach. Okay, now we're going to add that little extra. We're going to bring it over, stretch, and stretch. Okay, bend the elbow overhead, reach. Well done. Keep it going, 4 more. 3 more each side, reach. 2 more. Last one. And back into the center. Okay, reach the hands. Now we're going to bring them all the way up, palms together, and then all the way down, reach and stretch. Okay? Now make sure the feet are wide enough to put you off balance. If you're nice and secure, make them a little bit wider. You need to be a little bit wobbly when you're getting up. Reach up, palms together, hands down. Reach it up. Inhale. Exhale down. Breathing in. And out. Keep it going. Breathing in. And 4. Almost there. Reach and stretch. Now really stretch. 3. 2. And last one. Hold it here. Now roll all the way over to one side. If you can keep your hands on the ground, that's great. If you can't, bring them up to your knee and just slide down one side. Okay? All of your weight, this is like a standing version of the one we did at the mat at the start. Stretching the abductors, inner and outer thighs, all the back of the body. The legs are nice and wide so you feel a really good stretch. And when you're ready, exhale back into the center, pause for a second, and then all the way over to the other side. So make sure you're rolling all the way over to that side of your body. Breathing through it now, slow and steady. When done, we're going to come back into the center, rolling it down. And drop the weights if you have the weights, and we're going to pulse. Now, if you're reaching easily with your fingertips, try and bring the palms of your hands and pulse. pulse it out, okay? Stretch. Such a good stretch for everything on the back of your body. Tuck your chin, stretching everything. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold. We're going to bring the hands to the front of our knees, slowly rolling them up to the knees, then holding, curling the spine, rolling up a little bit further. Roll the shoulders back and down. Okay, bring the legs together. Bring them all the way. Now pedal the feet up and down. Well done. Now we're going to bring one leg out in front. Okay, keep that leg nice and straight. Pull the toes towards you. That other leg, we're going to bend the knee and sit back into it. So from the front, we're stretching one leg out straight, pulling the toes. The other leg, we're bringing it back behind, bending the knee, and then we're sitting into it. So both hands just above the knee, stretching in. Okay, so leaning into it. Okay, reach into it. Now, if you want that deeper stretch, grab onto the toes. Okay, slow deep breath. One more stretch, breathing in. Really lean into it now. When you exhale, release it slowly, and then we're going to switch to the other leg. Bring it out in front, pull the toe towards you. The other leg you bring back behind, bend the knee. Now you can have it angled out to the side or straight out in front, whichever you find more comfortable. Lean into it, but this leg is straight, pulling the toes towards you. You can keep both hands above the knee and lean, or reach the toes and stretch. Just really stretch into it now. It's a really deep stretch for the back of the body. Keep it going. Okay, and release it slowly. Rolling all the way up. Pedal the feet up and down. And down. Give the hands a little shake. Just going to bring one arm across your body nice and straight. Bring that palm just above the elbow. Turn your head in the opposite direction. Slow deep breaths. Breathing in. Keep pulling that arm towards you. Okay, give a little shake and we switch to the other side. Pull that hand in towards you. Turn your head in the opposite direction. Slow and steady. Breathing slowly. Okay, turn your head into the center. Give the hands a shake, and we're going to bring the palms up onto the shoulders, drawing circles with the elbows. That's it. Breathing in, rolling them around nice and wide, stretching out the neck, chest and shoulders. Well done. And then we switch direction. Keeping the hands in the same place, just switch direction of the circles. Well done. 4, 3, great job. 2, 1, and then drop them down. We're going to slide and hold, just holding. Feeling that lovely stretch all the way along the body. Bring it over to the other side, reach and stretch. And then bring it back. Well done. Give the hands a shake, give the legs a little shake. Well done. Don't forget to drink loads of water. Keep hydrated. And I'm just going to stop the recording there. Thanks everyone.